All right, so Lewis Hamilton just officially started as a Ferrari driver, and the marketing so far has been just brilliant. So I want to walk you through a couple examples here. This year is going to be incredible. Lewis Hamilton, Ferrari, this partnership is going to give us so many incredible marketing moments, stories, and just really, I feel like we're going to get a lot of cinematic masterpieces with this partnership, and it's already begun. So check this out. These are the last three posts of Lewis Hamilton. These all happened within 48 hours. Lewis officially had his first day. And if you're listening to the audio only version, I'm looking at three of his last posts. One is Ferrari in a suit standing in front of Enzo Ferrari's farmhouse. The next one is him with Fred, the team principal, and another Ferrari executive. I'm actually not sure who that is, but I know he's a Ferrari official. And then the last one is Lewis in his Ferrari racing suit, the red suit. So the likes on these, the first one with the suit, the regular suit, is 5.1 million likes. The next one has 2.4 million likes, and the one with the red Ferrari racing suit has 2.5 million likes. And I pulled this like 4 hours after this was posted, so very likely by the time you're watching this, it's at a lot more. So keep in mind, we're not in season right now. To see this level of engagement on Formula One stuff is pretty wild. Now, on top of that, this particular picture, the first one at Enzo Ferrari's farmhouse with Lewis suited up with the F40 in the back, this particular image has a lot of Easter eggs. So let's go through them. So number one, this is Enzo Ferrari's farmhouse, who's the founder of Ferrari. Number two, there's a Ferrari F40 in the picture. This is Lewis's favorite supercar. Number three, this plaza he's in, this square he's in, is named after Michael Schumacher. Michael Schumacher being the only other F1 driver to win 7 world championships, Lewis being the other. And then the other two like real Easter eggs here are, you see there's 7 windows and 1 door. They're all red. So the 7 windows indicate or are symbolic to 7 world championships. And then the 8th being the door with the flag on it with Ferrari, that's kind of symbolically saying that Lewis is going to go through this door and win his 8th world championship here. And then the other thing is, if you know Lewis, you'll know that he's very into fashion. A lot of times he'll show up on track with very interesting outfits. He doesn't wear like traditional, what you expect a driver to wear, like not even like dress clothes and stuff. He is known in the fashion world, and so he's always wearing different outfits and things that are unique and modern. However, on this day, he decided to go suited up. He went classic, he went traditional, and he really paid respect to the legacy and history that is a Ferrari, right? He easily could have went with, just like a regular Ferrari pullover or something less classy, or like one of his fashion statement kind of outfits, but he decided to go very classy. It seems like it's just out of respect for Ferrari and the legacy and the history here. So that's a really cool thing here. So when I shared this on my group chat, pretty much everyone was like, this was unintentional. They didn't do this on purpose. To those people, I say, check this out. So on January 1st is when F1 started actually posting Lewis Hamilton type content. So if you look at the videos before January 1st, you'll notice that they're pretty much the same as videos you'll see on any F1 team channel, just kind of lighthearted moments, and not really like too much thought going into the real covers and the design and the aesthetics of it. But if you look after January 1st, all these videos that are basically welcoming Lewis to the team are very minimalistically designed and very nice. They have high contrast. It just looks very visually appealing, all of them. Like even this one, which doesn't technically have like a real cover, it has nice contrast. It looks very nice. All of these are just very tiny, well thought, well designed pieces of content, and they've done incredibly well in terms of engagement, as you can see. So the question is, they're making these nice videos, these little welcome videos. Does it actually have an impact? Is it really working? So let's take a look. So if we take a look at the statistics for their Instagram page's growth, and I'm talking about Ferrari's Instagram page growth. If you're watching a video, you can see the stats here. But if you're listening on audio, so basically, if you look at the last 30 days here, their Instagram averages are about 7,000 users following them per day. In the last 2 days after Lewis started posting, they went from 7,000 average. On Monday, the first time he posted, they saw an increase of almost 40,000 followers. On Tuesday, the second day he posted, they saw an increase of 112,000 followers. So clearly it's working. If they keep making content like this, they keep posting, it's going to have a lot of impact. So check this out. This is Google search for the last 90 days. As you can see here, with Google search, like real-time data is not updated. So it's like not fully, you can see there's a dotted line here, but basically search volume for Lewis Hamilton Ferrari is basically going to peak this week, right? Because of all the people looking into this, Lewis Hamilton posting this stuff. And then for the last 12 months, if you remember, about a year ago is when Lewis first announced that he's going to Ferrari. It was a big deal. People were in disbelief. They didn't believe Lewis was going to go to Ferrari after all his time in Mercedes. And so that's when that peak was, as you can see here. And then after that, again, we don't have complete data, but this looks to be the next highest peak since last year for Lewis Hamilton Ferrari. And we'll have the full data in a couple of days, so you can just take a look if you want. And so one of my friends actually said, so their social media team has better strategy than the racing team. And I'm hoping this is not true for when the actual season starts, but the social media strategy is on point here. You can see it's working. They are being intentional. They are really taking this serious, and they're making the most of it. So what are the lessons we can take from this? So number one is Easter eggs. If you can post something with an Easter egg, that is a recipe for a viral picture, video, whatever it may be. If you think back to the Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo chess image, that was such a viral image because of all those Easter eggs in there as well. People would share it, and then they would discuss, hey, are you seeing this? Did you see this? Did you know they did XYZ? Same thing's happening here. So I shared this in my group chat, and then we discussed did you notice they did this, that, the other thing? And then the discussion is, was this intentional? Was it an accident? All this stuff. So that is, if you can create moments like that, it creates word of mouth where people will spread your video, will spread your content without you having to ask them. That's free marketing for you. So number two is those high quality videos, those welcome videos that Ferrari's been posting, makes Lewis's fan base feel welcome into the Ferrari world. So Lewis has 38 million subscribers, Ferrari has about 17 million. And so if Ferrari plays its cards right, it can very well walk out of this with another 10, 15 million subscribers, because all the people that are following Lewis now also want to follow Ferrari. And so them making those high quality videos, I think, is a very smart move. And the last thing is, this is a perfect partnership with so much potential. Lewis is a 7-time world champion. If he wins at Ferrari, it's history, right? He becomes the world record holder for number of World Drivers' Championships won. And if he does it at Ferrari, Ferrari's already the most winning team. And so it really just feeds into their legacy, their history, and the story that they're telling about their brand. So what should we watch for this season? Number one, I think I'm most excited about the Monza Grand Prix. This is Ferrari's home race. If Lewis can win this, it's going to be absolutely bananas. Like, it's going to be insane. I think there's just so much marketing material that can come out of it. So many stories, so many of these different moments, like the highlight videos. Like, it's just going to be amazing. There's definitely going to be tons of viral social media moments, tons of viral content. You can see what the impact of just a couple of images have had. Imagine when he's actually racing the car. Imagine when he's on the podium in red. A lot of these moments are going to be really built for social media. And then he's on the hunt for the 8th title. So if he can win that 8th title, that image that they posted in the beginning of the year, they can have this full circle moment of him actually walking through that door and winning the title. So it actually becomes full circle. That would be amazing. And then another thing that I think would be cool, I don't know, I'm sure they probably already have this in the works, but Ferrari is sponsored by Puma, and Lewis is also sponsored by Puma. So I'm sure some cool gear collab is going to come out with LH44 and Ferrari. And yeah, so let me know what you're looking forward to this season if you're a Formula One fan. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.